one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it because you can.
This story is brought to us by The Independent. It's a story out of the United Kingdom, but I wanted to give it to you. A 3-year-old boy who was seriously injured at a zoo was attacked by a crocodile. Now, a man was arrested on suspicion of attempted murder after the child was allegedly thrown into the crocodile enclosure at Johnson's of Oldhurst Zoo in Huntingdonshire on Thursday. Cambridgeshire police said the 30-year-old man from Norfolk was assessed as not being fit for interview by officers and was bailed while detectives from the Major Crimes Unit conduct further inquiries. Emergency services were called to the scene at 1:24 p.m. An officer said the toddler had suffered serious injuries while in the enclosure. He was pulled out by staff from the zoo and received medical treatment at the scene before being taken to a hospital. Now, sources close to the investigation suggested the boy was attacked by at least one crocodile. The 3-year-old from Cambridgeshire remains in Addenbrooke's Hospital in a critical but stable condition. Locals told the Sun and the Press Association that Tracy Johnson, the wife of the zoo's owner, jumped into the enclosure to save the child, but the family has not yet commented on what happened. Chris Newman, the director of the National Reptile Center, who has housed crocodiles at the zoo and knows Miss Johnson very well, told BBC Radio 4's Today program that her actions should be recognized as incredibly heroic. He said, frankly, it's nothing short of what I would expect of her. That's exactly what she would do. She's a very brave, very strong lady. I don't know which enclosure it was, but I mean, it's about a 15-foot drop. So for her to get into that quickly and save the child is, just a remarkable act of bravery, he said. Now, the arrested man is on bail until September 18th of this year. Detective Inspector Verity McCann said, our inquiries are ongoing as we continue to understand the circumstances surrounding this distressing incident. I was going to do the English accent, but I can't. Our thoughts remain with the boy and his family, and specialist officers continue to support them through this difficult time. Now, following the incident, Johnson's put out a statement on their social media, that's the zoo, to say that the tropical house, home to the crocodiles, would remain closed until further notice out of respect for the family. They added, our thoughts and prayers are with the boy and his family following the incident that occurred today. Johnson's of Oldhurst houses more than 100 animals, but specializes in the conservation of crocodiles. Andy Johnson, the owner of the zoo, participated in composing a European published dossier on the farming, welfare, and husbandry of crocodilians, according to the website. Mr. Newman said that the zoo is incredibly well run and the Zoo Licensing Act is very stringent. And in another news article, I read another news article on this, and they mentioned it here as well. They reported the suspect is not mentally capable of a police interview. They mentioned that in this one as well. But he's mentally challenged. So my next question for some of you YouTube lawyers is, if he's not fit to be interviewed, if he's not, all there, can they prove mens rea? Can there be mens rea for an actual crime, or do they have to go maybe to like one of those mental facilities, mental hospitals, and be evaluated there, maybe be a inpatient at a mental hospital? I want to hear from you guys.